Maybe targeting is a nice word to, stretch now to our overarching topic, prêt-à-porter or haute-couture. Now, this individualized targeting, is it like more haute-couture or is it prêt-à-porter to start the fashion discussion here?
Bart, you give it a try.
Well, I'm happy to take that question. So, because it's a very interesting question, and my personal belief, value system has been mostly being influenced by the tech industry. And in the tech industry, there was a law that we followed, and it's called Moore's Law, and it made that my mobile phone became something that we can call prêt-à-porter because everybody has one. I remember my father having these huge phones in the very early phases. That was haute couture. But as we follow Moore's law, which is a law that kind of exponentially grew the processor capacity, but lowered the price at the same time, we were able to democratize and make it accessible. But now coming to healthcare, there is something very particular in healthcare, and there was a researcher team from Sanford Bernstein that published a paper about Eroom's law. Eroom's law is Moore's law the other way spelled around. And it looked at the R&D costs for developing new drugs. And it saw that over the last 60 years, consequentially, the cost exponentially grew. But the performance didn't grow exponential of these drugs. So I think now I make here an assumption, but the underlying technologies of personalized medicine are machine learning, high performance computing, quantum computing, that all follow this Moore's law. So now we can assume if these underlying technologies follow Moore's law, do we have a chance to break Eroom's law? Because if everything gets digitized, we should learn from the technological or the IT industry and break down the cost and increase efficiencies. And I think we have the tools, but it needs a mind shift on how we deal with data, and I will come later in your questions to that. But I think we can manage to create very personalized treatments while democratizing it.